In this video, I will show you how to optimize your Amazon PPC campaigns on a regular basis. I will show you how to download your reports, adjusting bids, adding negatives, and of course, constantly trying to improve and optimize your campaign so you can have a better ACoS and grow your revenue. Let's start. What's up guys, this is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com and welcome to another video. And if it's your first time here and you want to learn more on how you can create your own brand, selling private label products on Amazon and creating a scalable income from anywhere in the world, start now by subscribing to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Okay, so I want this video to be really like over the shoulder video so you can see exactly what I'm doing and how I do it, how I optimize, and what you should do on a regular basis to really grow it. Now, it's like basically it's something that you can't really do every day, but I do it every day because I have like a wide range of products. Maybe if you have one or two products, you want to do it like once a week, but if you have like more than 10, 20 items, you can work on specific sets of products every day. So if you have like 5 days a week that you're going to work on your Amazon business and you have like 12 items that, or you know what, 15 items, that means that you can work every week on 3 unique items on every day of the week. So that's how I do it, and you need to have like a common sense. And why to wait a week? Because you want to make sure that the data and the changes that you are doing are really like got enough time for the changes to reflect and like before you make new changes. So for example, to be more specific, if you adjusting a keyword in within one of your manual campaigns, for example, and you do it a day after, like you did it yesterday, and then you come today and you check yesterday results, and based on that you change the bid or do something, then it's not really enough time, because the tracking window or the conversion window by Amazon could be, if I'm not wrong, up to 14 days. So you could potentially have yesterday a sale, and the sale will only be attributed and will be a lot like, you know, connected to that keyword and to the reporting on the Amazon advertising dashboard, maybe after a week or maybe after 14 days, and then you might change the bid on a keyword that got conversion and was profitable, but you like, or the opposite on a keyword that didn't really have enough data, and you can really adjust the bids in a way that, you know, will hurt you because you didn't give it enough time. So just do it once a week for every product. Like if you did the changes for a specific product, wait a week until you or allow it enough time to really uh, take effect and see, like, measure the results. Okay, so we go to advertisement and campaign manager. Of course, they did change it, I think like 3 or 4 months ago. They announced they're going to move to the new console, but then after 2 or 3 days when it was launched, they were like reverted back to the old interface. I assume they had some bugs or some issues with the interface, so they took the time to fix everything and make sure that it's all good before they rolled it back again. Anyway, this is the dashboard. You have here some options like the campaigns, the store, posts, reports, which is great because it was, the stores and posts were kind of hard to reach, and now it's all in the same menu. It's easy to really check everything. Now, you know, it's already open, so I'll share some of the results. Yesterday I spent for like almost $1,500 on PPC, and I got from it like 3,500 with an ACoS of 42.76. It's a high ACoS, but this is a blend of all the campaigns that I run. So if you see, I have some campaigns that I like. These are new campaigns that I'm just launching. Not necessarily new campaigns. Like for example, this one, it's an ongoing campaign, but you can't just look at yesterday results. You have to look like at least last 30 days to get a true picture, which stay the same. And you, based on that, you can really dig deeper and tell, okay, this is a campaign that I want to work on, this is the campaign that I want to optimize. And of course you want to optimize all your campaigns, not just those that are doing bad, also those that are doing well. You want to really improve those keywords, or like give them higher bids, and adjust the words and the keywords that bringing sales, and those that are not, like decrease the bids and play with it, or add negatives. And I'll show exactly now what I'm doing. Okay, so as far as the steps, okay, so if you don't really know anything about PPC, I suggest that you watch this video, which is showing how I create campaigns and doing a launch with PPC only. You can watch the explanations and the structure on how I create those campaigns, and after you create those campaigns, you allow it a couple of days, I would say like 10 days, before you do some adjustment, or a couple of days, so you get the data, and then we can go back to this part. If you didn't launch the campaigns first, create them, wait a couple of days, and come back to this video to see how to optimize those campaigns. Okay, so in this video I did share 3 types of campaigns. These days I create, I think, I would say like 4 or 5 type of campaigns. I create auto, like the same as this, like you see, automatic campaign. I create now a launch campaign. Okay, so this one I don't do anymore. So this is, you can keep doing it, but I try not to do it, because I use this campaign, the research and performance, to really find the keywords. I don't know what are my keywords yet, and I don't want to go after a keyword that I'm not really sure how it's going to perform. So maybe you're going to create a launch campaign or a ranking campaign at the later stage, and I will show it to you later. These days I run automatic, I run product targeting campaign, and I run the research and performance campaign. Inside research and performance campaign, there is a little change. Instead of just one ad group with all the 40 keywords and broad match plus 15% bid increase on top of Amazon suggested bid, what I do is I keep doing that for the 40 words, 15, but I create 3 ad groups within this campaign. I create one ad group that is broad match with the same keywords, then a phrase match with the same keywords, and then an exact match with the same keywords. I do still do the 15% bid increase on top of Amazon suggested bid. So these 3 ad groups allowing me to see which match type is really the best, and it gives me more data and more options to discover more keywords. So on top of that, what I do is I wait like a couple of days, and then I launch video campaign, and I launch sponsor display product targeting campaign. Now I have videos for that as well. Sponsored product display, you can watch this video, and you can also watch this video for one keyword campaign. And for video ads, like, please let me know if you want me to make a new video with all type of campaigns that you have out there, because things are changing. Things changed in the last couple of months, which are good. Amazon giving us more tools, more assets, more things that we can expose ourselves, our product, to more eyes, more visitors, more buyers, which is great. But with that comes a lot of new things to learn and test. So in the last few months I did test a lot of type of campaigns. So again, if you want me to make a video about that, just leave a comment down below, let me know, and so I know like how many people are interested in that, and potentially making this video. Okay, so we'll start with the video. So video ads campaigns are now big part of my marketing strategy. Why? Because they're working very good. Their ACOS and the numbers are way better than manual campaigns or product targeting campaigns, and this is my main strategy today. Now with video campaigns, you can't really see, you know what, let me start and show you how I optimize a video campaign. Okay, so let's filter here by type and choose sponsored brand, because video campaigns are under sponsored brands, and then you can see here it says video, right? So what I do here, this is one of the campaigns that is a video ad, and when you open it, instead of having ad groups, there is no ad groups in video campaigns. You cannot create ad group for one set of keywords and then another keyword with another set of keywords. This would be great if you could do it, but unfortunately they don't allow it. And I'm saying it's great because it will allow me to discover keywords here in the video campaign and then create another ad group with more like exact keywords or phrase match type keywords that will allow me to scale it better. But you know, again, unfortunately it's not available now. I'm sure that it's something that they will add in the future, but right now we have to work with what we got. And the problem is, another problem here, that they don't have a tab here for search terms. Okay, so search terms, it's another tab. I'm not sure if it's new or not. I'm pretty sure that it's a new feature. Before, I used to just download the reports, which I'll show you how, and just work with that. But the search report or the search terms, it's something that shows now for manual campaigns, but for video ads, and I'll show you how the search terms tab show for manual campaign, but it doesn't show on video ads campaign. So what we have to do is we have to download the report so we can see what are these are just keywords, but this, because it's a phrase, it means that people can still write, yeah, they can still write, for example, the keyword, let's say it's a phrase match, but the keyword, let's say it's a hairbrush, and they're going to write hairbrush for kids. That means that it will still be triggered, and we want to see the exact search term. The search term will allow us to add new keywords with exact match and a bit higher, and will give us more relevant data to work with. Okay, so how you do it, you're going to click here on reports, and you're going to click on create reports. For the campaign type, you're going to choose the sponsored brand video, and here instead of keyword you're going to click on search term. I like to do the last 30 days, and then you're going to run the report. You just give it like 2 or 3 minutes, then refresh the page, and the download here like should be available, and you can download the report. I already downloaded the report, and you see the sponsored brands video search term report. Now when you get it, if you have many products or many campaigns that are not for the same product, what I like to do is to create a filter by going to data, filter, and then for the campaign name, because I did change it for all the campaigns because I don't want to show like the exact campaign names, you can filter, and let's say you have a campaign that is for hairbrush, you're going to do the hairbrush, and then you're going to see only the hairbrush video campaign for easy like organization, and to make sure that you don't see data from other campaigns. Then I like to sort it by ACOS from largest to lowest, so I can see, okay, what are the keywords that are driving me the most, or the most like competitive or expensive ACOS. It's a way for me to discover keywords. Okay, and I'll show later what kind of filtering I do. Okay, then you can also do it from the largest clicks. You want to make sure, or the spend, doesn't matter, you can actually do the spend, it's more accurate. Why you do spend? You want to discover keywords that are highly expensive and you don't really make any profit on them that much. So for example, this word, I see that I spent $900 and this is the broad match, on what you call it, the on 61% ACOS. Okay, so sorry, I don't think that you saw the numbers here. Let me just fix it. Okay, I'm sorry. So we're talking about this. Okay, so it's 61% ACOS on $900 spend, which is really expensive. Now if this keyword was like a keyword that I just might just add it as an exact negative match. Why? Because it's eating a lot of budget with very low ACOS. So it's something for me to really add as a negative. So I will take that keyword, take it like that, and then go back to the campaign. Let's go back, campaigns. And then we have to add it as a negative match. We are going to click on negative keyword, and here we are going to add it as a negative exact. Why? Because we don't want the entire phrase or broad match to be added as a negative, because it might have some value with some other good keywords that are giving us lower ACOS. So we want to do it as a negative exact. Now, you don't necessarily have to do it for like all the keywords, or keywords that have like maybe 50%. Maybe just the last 30 days it's acting like that, but if you wait like 2 or 3 weeks, it might change. There are some things that are just not under our control. so we can just, you know, take it. So if you have a doubt or like a keyword that you're not sure about, then yeah, add it. But this is a big obvious thing to do, to add it as a negative, which I will do later after this video. And or for example this keyword, you know, spend $608 with 17% of a cost. This is a keyword that was under a phrase match, but it might be a longer or like a long tail keyword that is worth adding as an exact match with a higher bid. Why higher bid? Because what? I want to pay higher cost per click for each word? No. The reason for that is if we put it on a higher exact match bid, I have control on how much spend I have for that keyword, and the higher I go with the bid, the higher I will be, and Amazon will give me actually more customers for that keyword. So I'm basically enhancing or improving or getting or scaling for that specific keyword and not for a broader match keyword. I'm trying to eliminate the higher ACOS and work and put emphasis on those keywords that I'm like profitable and having good profits and revenue. So that's all what we're trying to do here. This keyword spent $63 and only got like, what is the sales? 14 days sales, $35. So I'm like losing big time here. It might be a keyword that I want to do. In that case, if I have doubt, what I also like to do is I like to create another report, and that report will be, instead of 30 days, it will be 60 days. And let's see if they're allowing us to do it. So from the 18 to the 18, it's yeah, you can do the last 60 days. So based on the last 60 days, you have more data. And once you have more data, you have more confidence in adding a keyword to a negative match or you know, negative exact. And that's something that you should do when you have doubt, okay? When it's a keyword that you're not sure about the performance and all of that. I'm sorry. So that's about video ads. That's what I normally do. I just download the report, and based on that, add negatives or you know, or add new keywords with higher bids with exact match. And that's the part of the optimization that you have to do. And take in mind, with every campaign, it starts high because Amazon want to really adjust, and their AI is really doing experiments on who to show this ad. And once they really understand and discover who are your best avatar or is your best customer, their performance and their way of showing your ad, they really improve. And then that's where you start to see the big improvements on ACOS and profitability. Okay, let's move on to the next type of campaign, which is going to be a manual campaign. This is a campaign that is based on keywords. We're going to go here and remove that filtering, and this is a manual targeting. Okay, so inside that campaign I have 4 ad groups, but these are the ad groups that you will have if you are going to create a research and performance campaign. And we have a broad campaign ad group, exact match ad group, and phrase ad group. And what I do is, here I don't download the report really anymore. I just go and open the campaign, and I can see the search terms the same way that I see it here, like in just in the interface. And that's something that wasn't available. It wasn't available before, but it is now. So it helps with productivity. And I think it's limited for the last 30 days. That's the problem. So no, actually it's also like it's 2 months. Yeah, I'm not sure why I thought like that. Anyway, what I do here is I just play with it the same way. I just click on clicks or spend, and I try to find like keywords that spend a lot but didn't really give me good results. Okay, so for example, let's say where is that, like this keyword, you know, I spent $632, got 57 sales, and the sales were like 1238 with 51 ACOS. So I'm not gonna touch it, but if it would be 70 or 80, I might put it as a negative exact match. Why I'm not gonna touch it? It's not that I'm happy with 51%. It's just that I know that this keyword is one of the like top 1000 keywords on Amazon, that means that it have a very high search volume. And as long as I'm pushing this keyword with PPC, I also maintain and keep my rankings organically. So yeah, it's 51% ACOS, but I look at it as a way for me to maintain my rankings. So as long as it's not higher than 50%, it's not like 70, 80, 90%, then I'm okay with that. But if it's gonna be 90, even if it's a high search volume keyword, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just like, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to add it as a negative match. Um, Here another keyword. Now this is broad match, and the keyword is like two words, but the actual search term, it's let's give you an example. Let's say the keyword here is, let's say, a hairbrush, but the actual search term is hairbrush for women. And I see that I'm not targeting the exact match of that keyword, but it's a keyword with very good ACOS. So I'm going to take this keyword and just go to back to targeting. First of all, search for it and see whether it's there or not. But I don't see that this keyword is here. So what I like to do is we're going to add keyword. Now I'm not gonna add it on this ad group. Why? Because this ad group is the broad match. I want to add it to a phrase match for start, or the phrase and the exact match. So we're going to go to the phrase match and look for that keyword under targeting. Let's click here and see. So basically I do target this keyword. I do target this keyword under the phrase match, but if you see the last 60 days I only got one click. So what I want to do here, because I don't get any impressions or clicks, I'm going to adjust the bid. I did increase the bid by 15%. Why? Because I know from the previous campaign data that it's a great keyword. People that are searching and clicking, when they look for that keyword, they click on my product, they convert very well. So it's a profitable keyword. The problem here that I don't get enough clicks. Last 60 days only one click. That means that Amazon don't really show my ad or my product here because maybe there are other competitors, maybe it's a conflict. Now what I need to do is I need to add this keyword as a negative exact match to the other ad group. Okay, so we have to go to broad match and add it as a negative targeting here. Why I'm doing it as under exact match? Because what could happen here is that this keyword is competing, like this keyword is competing with the other keyword that I'm trying to have under the phrase. So I have to make sure that I'm looking at the data from like straight at the data from a point of just triggering this keyword only on one or two ad groups. I don't want them to compete between each other, and then I can't really test and measure how well this keyword is doing under the exact and the phrase match. Now let's see if this keyword is under the exact match as well. No, it doesn't. Now I want to add it under exact and bid very high. So I'm gonna add it here. Match type, I choose only the exact. I click on add keywords, and for the suggested bid it's 3.34. I will do it 3.5 even. Why? Because I trust this keyword. Now it doesn't mean that I'm gonna keep it as $3.5. Now you see here when I edited it, it did like 138, which is weird. In that case I will just do it like 2. And why 2? Because it might be too risky to put $3.5 if the suggested bid is not really showing that, and then I'm losing, like I'm paying a lot of clicks, and then I realize that when I bid high I'm not that profitable. So it's all a game of playing with it, optimizing it, and keeping an eye on the changes. Now a way for you to measure your changes is to just go to history. History, it's a great feature that they add. It's a new tab that basically allowing you to see what changes you made. It's a great way to optimize campaigns, because what you can do is you can search for the keyword and do last 30 days and try to search for the keyword. Control F, put the keyword, and see what changes you did before you come and adjust it. Why you have to do it? Because again, if you do it too quick, like you come and you do it in a day, after a day it's like you didn't give it enough time to really have data, and based on the data, based on the time that you test something, you see the results and then adjust. Okay, so when you come in to optimize your campaigns, let's say a week from now, we're going to come here. I'm going to go to history, I'm going to go to targeting, going to go to the actual keyword I'm working on, the exact, and then I'm going to search for the keyword. After I search the keyword, I can see or tell the, change it for the last 7 days and see how it did act. Okay, let's say I see the last 7 days I got like 30 clicks, good CTR, good spend, good sales, I can increase the bid. But if the results are not that high, let's say for example you got only 1 or 2 clicks, with that and like data, you can do anything. So if you didn't really got a lot of clicks, I will increase the bid. Why increasing the bid? Because you want to show higher in the search results, and when you show higher, you will get more clicks. But let's say you got like 40 clicks and then one sale, you want to really decrease it dramatically. I will do like $1.50. But if I see like 10 clicks or 15 clicks with one sale but like 50% ACOS, I might just keep it and give it more time, because sometimes you can judge a keyword but it might be a good profitable keyword. So you want to really it's not black or white game. You need to really have a common sense and connect all the dots, connect all the data that you have into a decision. So you have to mix the clicks with spends and the sales, and you have to mix it up with the date range and take everything in mind with the relevancy to the product, and have this data from the other campaign in your mind when you get a decision. It's not just one thing, and I see this with beginners, that they look at it as a very black or white thing, and they can't really or they optimize campaigns wrong. So take it in mind. Okay, the same thing for product targeting campaign. Product targeting campaign is a little different. Why it's a little different? Because instead of people searching for keywords on Amazon, this type of campaigns will show when you actually scroll down and you see like the sponsored product section. So you see here the sponsored products. You might also like it sponsored, and you see other items. Now we want to really discover the keywords from the auto campaign that are, or not the keywords, the products that are driving sales. So when you launch an auto campaign, Amazon decides where to show your ad. So after a week or 10 days, you will start getting data and can see on this type of campaign which product, which other competitor products drove sales to your listing. So let's do it. Let's search for an auto campaign so I can show you exactly how it works. Okay, so let's say, and right here auto. Okay, so this is an auto campaign, and usually you have one ad group within auto campaign. And let's go to targeting, and here under targeting you have 4 types. You have close match. So Amazon allowing you within an auto campaign to control the bids for specific areas on where they show your ads. So close match means that it's a close match to the product. They analyze your listing, they take your title, your bullets, your description, all the keywords, so they know what kind of product is that based on all your keywords that you have. And if someone search for something that they think that is related to your product with a close match proximity, they will show it to your user, as to the buyer, to the visitor. So usually with that being said, I like to really have a higher bid for the close match because the results normally are better. Then you have substitutes. Substitutes are the products, like the product targeting. So you want to really show, you want to buy, like bid kind of a little lower than close match. I like to do so. But here in that case it's higher. I will not dig into details on why. It's maybe because I had better results or I increased the bids. Then we have loose match, which is like the lowest bid possible. So for loose match, Amazon, let's say you sell hairbrush. If you will write on Amazon hair, it might show it. So you want to be very conservative here and bid very low. And if the results are good, increase it. Or if you don't get enough clicks, increase it until you get enough clicks and you can really measure it and judge. Then you have compliments. With that data, I'm not really sure where it's showing, but it will show your ad shoppers who view the detail page of products that complement your product. Oh, okay. So let's say you sell like hairbrush, it will not, like this specific targeting will show it for people that are like buying shampoo, for example. It's a complementary item, okay? Didn't have great results with that, but the same like the other types. You have to test it and see. If you don't get enough clicks, increase the bid. If you get enough clicks, very like high ACOS, adjust the bid, lower it. Play with everything that you have here. So after you really launch it, you want to see which products for the substitute. You go to search terms, and under search terms it will show you the ASINs, okay? So I like to do it again by spend, and I like to take the ASINs that are driving sales, okay? So you can also discover keywords here and take the keywords and move them into the research and performance campaign under an exact, under phrase match, and you see like you can get a lot of data from that. Okay, I like to search it, like sort it by orders, and then take the ASINs that are driving good sales. Now what you do with those ASINs, what I like to do is to go and go to the product targeting campaign that we created, and we just add it as a as a targeting. Okay, so we click on add. Let's close this. First of all, I like to search to see if it's not there already. If it's not there, I click on add product. Now if you're planning to add more than one, you can go and search for the ASIN, click on target, and then search for the next ASIN. For example, let's say this one, target as well, and then you adjust the bits and you click add products target. That's it. Okay, I will not add it because it's a different campaign, and you also want to add negatives here. So what I like to do here is I like to sort it by the clicks from high to low. Why? Because I want to see, let's say I got a keyword with 6 clicks, and I don't want to really target it anymore. So for example, let's say I'm selling hairbrush, but I see here hair shampoo. I want to take the keyword hair shampoo and add it as an exact negative. Even add the word uh, shampoo as a negative phrase. Will be trying to think. Sometimes you have keywords that are not really related, like hair brush, and then you see toy, hair toy. This is not toy. I never want to show my product to someone that have the word toy within the search term. So I will add toy as negative targeting, like here, toy, uh, and so you see here, negative phrase, because you don't just want someone that's writing toy to be excluded. You want also to add to let's say like hairbrush toy. It will still be not show the ad because you have toy as a negative phrase. So with shampoo, I'm not sure. Maybe someone write hairbrush for Pantene shampoo, so they still need hairbrush. So you have to be careful with that when you add like wide keywords as a negative phrase. As a negative exact, you can definitely add it. It's not that risky, okay? And then we are going to go back to the search terms and and just so on, just keep adding negative keywords or take keywords that are good and add them to the appropriate campaigns. Okay, now let's go back to the notes that I have here. So how to optimize auto campaign I showed, how to optimize a product targeting campaign I don't think I showed, but this is a product targeting campaign. So instead of keywords here you have like ASINs, which are competitors products, and the same thing. There is no way. No, it's not no way. There is no point of going to search terms because the search terms are the actual like ASINs. So it's a little different than keywords campaign. I like to sort it by spend, the same thing, and those that are very high ACOS, I will reduce the bid, but with the same logic. You need to get some common sense and really connect all the data that you have in order to get a decision. Okay. And keywords that doesn't work, like I'm sorry, ASIN that doesn't work, you want to decrease the bids, increase the bids. No negatives really here. This one is like very easy to manage. Let's go back. Filtering. Okay, so what I like to do with the normal manual campaigns, I like to download another report. The report is the same report search terms like we did with the video ads, but here I'm just going to click on choose the sponsored products, the report type search term, and you can do like last 60 days. Okay, now here, let's open it. It's very similar to the video ads. You want to really create the data filter and then just sort it by the campaign that you're working on, let's say hairbrush, and then sort it by spend. I'm sorry, clicks. I like to do it. Okay, and then let's do the same thing. You're going to discover words or add negatives. For me, I like to, it's a way for me to really find negatives. Why? Because this report is now available, as I showed you before, in a tab in the advertisement console. So you don't really have to do it. That's something that before you had to do because they didn't have that tab. But what is cool here, actually, I think you can do it. You can do it with the Amazon filtering as well. So let me show you. Let's go to one campaign here that is not auto, that is like a manual campaign. Let's remove this one and then go to that ad group, go to search term, and then we can create here filtering. Okay, so let's say the number of clicks is greater than 15. Okay, you want to find those keywords that have, let's do, okay, find all these keywords. Why I want to find keywords that have more than 15 words? And you know what, I can do another filter. Oh, that's a problem. They allowing you to do only one filter. Okay, so that's, we have to do it through here. Okay, so let's go and create a filter here. If number filter, if it's greater than 15, and then only show it those that are more than 15. Okay, so now it's showing, as you can see, only keywords that are more than 15 words, but I want to see, make sure that there is no cells. Okay, number filters, um, equals 0 or equals empty. It doesn't allow me to do it. Less than. Okay, so now it will show me, oh, 0. Let's do 0. Okay, so now it's showing me all the terms that got more than like 15 clicks but didn't really have any conversion, which is crazy. Like for example, this word got 78 clicks with no conversion. It's a keyword that definitely I want to add as a negative exact match, you know? So that these type of things are things that you should do. This one is more time consuming. I like to do it like once a month, once every couple of weeks, so I have all the data. But it's definitely a very, like with Excel you can do all this filtering and do cross checking. And like another filtering for low ACOS and adding them as one keyword campaign or exact match with very high bid. Okay, so let's remove this filtering. Okay, and what I like to do is let's remove this filtering as well. Okay, now what I like to do, I like to find a ACOS that is very low, between let's say 1% to 10%. Okay, and then I like to sort it by number of clicks. It's already sorted, and I want to, oh, what is it? What it's doing, you know what, let's do less than 10. Why it's doing that? Maybe let's do percentage. Okay, good. With the percentage it worked, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort it by clicks, largest to smallest, okay? Those with 10 clicks got me 7.855 cells. Like every 2 clicks I got a cell. This is crazy. So, and this is a phrase match, mean that if it's not equal to the phrase, like to the keyword, the customer search term is not equal to the keyword, here, the targeting, I'm sorry, they're calling it keyword targeting, but it's the keyword, then it's a golden nugget for you. Like you can take this keyword and create, or either just add it to the manual campaign to exact match it with a very high bid, or if you got like 30 or 40 50 clicks, you see that it's a keyword with a scale, with a lot of searches and a lot of activity, you can take this keyword and create one keyword campaign, and this campaign will basically allowing you more control. You can watch this video. I explain exactly how to set up this campaign and why you should set up this campaign, okay? What to do with ASINs you found and you target. Okay, this I already showed. So that's basically what I do when I optimize. Of course, I just like do it every day, 20-30 minutes, and it's fun, easy, and that's the way for you to grow your revenue, optimize your echoes, understand everything of what keywords triggering your campaigns and all of that. I hope you got value and it's more clear to you. This is a video that I've been asked from many people to make because they wasn't sure on how to optimize their PPC on Amazon. So I hope this give answer to all of you guys and that you got value from this. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.